26 days till I'm put out of my 2-bedroom apartment in a 10-story building that I've been at for 10 years.
Look at that. Hey guys, Easy here, back with another one for us. So guys, I've said it once and I'll say it 1,000 times. These 304s are broke as a joke. Broke as a joke. It's just like we always say, guys.
Winter is coming.
Winter is here, man, guys. High interest car loans, credit card debt, student loans, bastard kids. They're cooked. And guys, they don't pay the rent. They don't pay the mortgage. We all know what happens after that. They get kicked out of the house, right? And then they're homeless. They get evicted. And guys, they all claim to be doing so much better than us men. And people go, well, AJ, men are homeless too, because men have always been homeless, right? The homeless have always been majority male. But now all these strong and independent chicks are out here.
I am woman, hear me roar, in numbers too big to ignore.
You see chicks out here being homeless too. Especially in blue states that are expensive. California, Washington State, New York. Absolutely cooked. Insane. They asked for this, guys. This is what they voted for. So let's make sure to point and laugh. So guys, we're going to go back to the dumpster fire known as TikTok and look at some of these absolute dunderheads crying about getting evicted. But before we do that, like, subscribe, drop a comment. Guys, I have a second channel called 50304s. That's linked in the description. Please go and check that out. Join my Discord. Check out the playlist at the end. I'm offering memberships now. So guys, hit the join button because memberships really help the channel out. You know, you get access to my daytime lives, my members only content. Thanks to all you guys that are already members. And let's get into this.
Evicted. Story of my fucking life. Whatever. I'm coming on here for advice. I got myself in a predicament again. You know, whenever you're constantly dealing with, oh, I don't even want to be a part of Earth anymore. And then I do, and then I don't. That's where I get myself in these positions. Because why pay my rent if I don't want to be a part of life? But I want to be alive today, and I need to figure out what the fuck I'm going to do. I'm coming for advice because the amount of money I owe my landlords, I have already earned from my side jobs, and they're already in a paycheck in a system somewhere, but I don't have that paycheck.
Look at that.
And yeah, I'm asking you all, what the fuck can I do about that? Because the apps where you can get paid early, it seems you can only get paid 2 days early. And I need paid 2 weeks early. Yeah, per usual though, you know, I did it to myself. Let myself be so upset with how the world is fucked and how it's all a lie and a scam anyways, and none of it's actual. So what's the point? But my rent does have to get paid. That's the only thing actual. It does have to get paid. But yeah, I'm over here like, does anybody know of any systems, of any programs, of anything where you can get your money that you already earned early so that you're not homeless? Let me know. Also, does anyone know anybody that's rich? Like, that's the funny part. Like, who in life, I know like 3-4 people that have at least 10,000 in the bank. In 2025, who has extra money, baby? Everybody's living paycheck to paycheck. How the fuck I'm supposed to ask somebody if I can borrow $2,000? That ain't... Yeah, if anybody's rich, I love how I live out here near so much money. I'm like, damn, maybe one of my Amazon packages I delivered today, I can be like, hey, can I borrow $2,000?
Wow, this chick is annoying, right, guys? And we all know her side hustle is, right, guys?
Y'all want to ask me what I'm doing? I'm outside home.
Look at her tattoo on her chest. Guys, what a mess, right? Look at this. You can talk to your landlord. Tell them you'll get paid or ask for a payment plan. Please. What a mess. Cook, guys. She's going to be living in this, whatever she has. Is this like a Civic or something? You know? Just in time for the winter. Clown world. Look at Look at this dunderhead right here, guys. Of course, I have to translate, right?
26 days till I'm put out of my 2-bedroom apartment in a 10-story building that I've been at for 10 years.
Look at that.
I've been living there peacefully, not bothering nobody. I don't bother the neighbors. I bother nobody. I stay home, and that's it. That's all I do. And y'all went out y'all way to get me evicted. I get it. I tried to throw it in your face that I'm only paying $50. but still think about it. Would you want to be punished for a mistake, for one mistake? Or would you want people to show you some type of grace? Because nobody showed me any grace. Y'all happy that I'm going to be sleeping in a box. Not really a box. I have a car. I would sleep in my car, obviously. But y'all wishing that on me. Y'all wishing that I do sleep in a box. It's like, y'all praying on my downfall. It shows me what type of people y'all are. To prey on a woman's downfall who's just trying to live like everybody else. Ain't we all struggling? Ain't we all struggling? Just because I paid $50 for the past 10 years don't mean I'm not struggling. I'm still struggling. If I'm paying $50, that means I'm low income. That means I don't have the income. Did y'all ever wonder, oh, maybe there's a reason why she don't have a job? No, y'all didn't care to ask that. If y'all wanted to know why I don't have a job, I would have told you. I would have been real with y'all, but nobody even asked that. So I guess I'm not going to tell you. I'm not just going to come out and tell y'all my business. If you ask for it, I'll tell you. But if you're not going to ask me, I'm not going to tell you anything because it's not your business. So mind the business that pays you.
So guys, she can't even pay her Section 8 rent of like $50 a month, right? That's how broke these dunderheaded broads are. Why are they so stupid, guys? Why?
You stupid woman!
Look at that. What a clown. What an absolute joke. Look at that. Someone says, we were all struggling and you weren't. Now you get to join the club. Yep. Someone says life has choices and consequences. I hope you get a new place to live. I don't. Someone says 10 years is not a mistake. That's a choice. Look at that. Entitled, selfish dunderheads. Clown world. Man, I seem to have to translate a lot today.
We now can banva podo.
Look at that.
Well, that's it. I legitimately begged. At the age of almost 51, I legitimately stood in front of another human being. And I begged her for help. I begged her to give me until Friday. Because I said, look, just give me till Friday. I don't know what I'm going to be able to do, but I'll figure something out. Just give me till Friday. I don't have it all. And she was like, I don't take part. I know you don't take part in this, bitch. I know. I said, just give me till Friday. That's all I'm asking. It's 4.5 days. And she said, no, I've already given you more time than I should have. And yet you've got people here 4 or 5 months that haven't paid rent and you just filed an eviction. And that's a lie. Bitch, no, it's not. It's not. Unbelievable. I legit just stood in front of another human being and I begged. I begged. Fucking hate this. I begged. And for no reason. Well, for a reason, but with no result. Because she said, I'm filing at 3 o'clock. If you got a letter from a program by 3 that says that they're going to pay, then I won't file. That's awesome. I don't know what I'm going to do, guys.
Good.
Anyway, I'm just leaving TRC now. I came to talk to their lawyers about all of this. And the best that they could tell me is when it gets filed, then it'll work its way to them and one of them will sign on as my lawyer. So. I'm so tired, you guys. Anyway, I'm off to the next one, so I don't know. Wish me luck, I guess. I'm sorry, you guys.
Guys, she expects us to give a damn.
She.
With your broke ass.
Come on, dude. Come on. This is all their own fault, guys. It's all their own fault. And she's getting cooked in these comments. Someone says, I'm a landlord. What I say is that rent is due on the 1st. Why do people wait until it's overdue to start trying to figure out how to pay? Someone says, pay the rent. It's not the landlord's problem. Someone says, poor landlord. Look, I was just evicted 2 months ago, and they literally gave me 2 weeks, and I begged and begged, and there was a judge going, it's a lawyer. He was a savage. He had no clue. He had not one effing thought about putting someone out of their home, and my rent was never late. Please, come on.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Look at that. Look at that. Sis, you better pitch a tent. You can get a tent for the $29.99 at Wally World, right, guys? Look at that. Cooked, cooked, cooked. Someone says, do you work? She says, I've been off work since last year, please. What a mess. I don't feel bad for him. But all right, you guys, this is AJ. I appreciate you guys. Like, subscribe, guys. I'm out of here. Have a good one.